Hi everyone, webinar number 2, defending passing lane using delay and deny principles. There is few different achievements that we can get from defending through those principles. Let's start first understand what is a passing lane and how we can block and cut the passing lanes. Here you can see that the player has 3 passing lanes, and the first way to defend and cut the passing lane is to be close to the defender to not allow the player to play them. Here you can see on 1, 2, 3, the 3 defenders are very close to the players that the ball holder can play, so he will have to decide to play back because he cannot play them as they will be under pressure as soon as he receives the ball. Here we can see that defending the passing lane is a team effort. Everyone in his position defending on his man. This will not allow the ball holder to find someone with space and to play forward. Just by being in those good positions close to your man will force the man to go backwards and then to not go close to our goal. So it is very important that we understand that it's a team effort. The opponent team then has to play backwards because we force them to play back. Will maybe allow one of the triggers of the pressing, what we worked on webinar number 1, and then we might be able to press. So always team effort to see what we can do and how we can defend. Here we'll see a different concept of defending on the passing lane. You can see here Lingard will be moving on the line of the pass, okay, to not allow this player to play forward. So it is important to understand both concepts, that is either marking your players or be on the line to delay the opponent team to play forward by denying the space. This is where we have to understand the 2 principles, which is delay and deny. Here we are denying the space to delay the opponent team to play forward, and again they have to play backward, so we stay in our shape and we don't allow them to play forward and be in danger. Here we can see that Lingard is denying both space on his right and on his left, and depending where the ball will be played, he can then go and cut the passing lane. In this situation we will see that it is important as well to follow your player when you're denying the space to make sure that the pass forward can't be played. Here Lingard is following his man to make sure that this player cannot play the ball forward, and then again we will make sure that we force him to play backwards. So very important, we want the opponent team to play backwards to then have a trigger for us to press. Here in this situation, the defending team has identified that Pogba is one of the playmakers. So they decided to cut him very closely to not allow the team to use the playmaker. Can be 1 player, 2 players in those teams, but then that will force the opponent team to play the long ball because we are cutting the midfield with the playmakers, not allowing them space to play. Here Fellaini is trying to play long because everything is cut in the middle. Then the long ball is beneficial for us as soon as we are very strong in defense and able to win the ball in the air. As you can see here, they will be losing the ball. Here let's try and understand the principle of delaying the opponent team by denying the space. Here you can see the yellow team is not pressing, just coming in front of the player who has the ball to not allow him to play the ball forward, and always try to be close to the opponent players and also to be on the line of the pass to make sure that they cannot play forward. Here we allow him to play that pass, but here is in between the line to not play forward, and again we make them play the ball around. They will then make a mistake at some point and then it's a trigger of the pressing, or they'll have to take a risk, okay, to try and play the ball forward and try maybe to speed up, try to dribble someone, and this is where we're gonna be able to win the ball back. Here in the next video we're gonna try and understand the benefit of knowing how to block the passing lane, but also how to deny the space to force the attacker to make a decision. Here we can see that Van Dijk is on the passing lane, not allowing Sissoko to play Son, and being in between both. In case he plays him, he can still go and defend or try to force Sissoko to go and play a 1v1 with him. Here Van Dijk is definitely playing on Sissoko's mind, and this is an important part for the defender, to force the striker to have different options but not knowing where to play. Here it's a little bit late when he decided to go and play a 1v1, and because he was so uncertain of what to do, you can see that he's going to miss his shot. Let's look at it again. Van Dijk trying to find the right position between both players in case he goes alone or passes the ball. As if he had made a decision to go and tackle him, it will have opened the passing lane for Son, and Son will have gone for a 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Here is in between. Sissoko will then have to make the decision to go and play a 1v1. And we've seen before, he still had the chance to shoot. However, the shot was off target because of the mind game that Van Dijk imposed to him. This is very important, we understand that. Here, as soon as Van Dijk can see that he will be going for the shot, he is making the fast run to go and try and close him. And he is still late, however, because of the mind game, as we said, he'll be missing the target. Thank you for watching. Please answer the quiz and send the answers to your coach.